everybody, today we're going to be unboxing and setting up Jeremy Jaws. So he's a new one for 2026, and he's definitely my favorite for this year. So yeah, I was just really excited when we got him. I got him at Flagship. Unfortunately, I couldn't go grand opening, but I still went. He has a slide out box, which is good. Alright, so we're just gonna go on this slide box right here. Alright, so I got his box out here. For some reason, his instructions were not in the slide box. They were just like on the bottom of the box. Usually, they're in the same bag as the clothes, so I'm not really sure what happened with that. Alright, so we're just gonna start taking his stuff out. First, we have some of his poles here. I think these are for his legs, so we're just gonna put those off to the side. Now we have the foam little tubes. These I think could also be for his legs or his arms, so we're just gonna put those with the poles there. We have a part of his that's gonna go by his mechanism. I think that might be like his back. And now we have his feet over here. I like how it has like a skeleton part instead of just the rotting skin. There's this other one. Now we have his hands. These also, like the feet, I like how they look rotting and everything. And you could see the bones inside. Here's his other hand. Now we have here, I think this, I'm not really sure what this is going to be a part of actually, so we're just going to do that there. We have his actually they're his arms, yeah. So here's the foam for his arms here. Usually it's separate, so I didn't know if it was for the legs or the arms. And now is the mechanism right here. Well, part of it. So we're gonna leave that there. And here is his full mechanism. He has like a wide mechanism, but it's pretty short. It's not like too big. And here's his head, but we're not gonna look at that yet, because that has to be saved for last. So we're gonna leave it right there. Now we just have some cardboard for protection on it. Some more cardboard, we could just leave that there. So here is gonna be his base. It's in two parts, and you put the base together. So yeah, I think Doomsday Duo has the same base where you snap it together. So it makes the box a bit smaller. It saves some room. And here is also for part of the mechanism. So we're just gonna leave that with the rest. We have his adapter here. And finally, his clothes. So that's all that's in the box. So now let's get to the setup. So now we're gonna start with the base. So we have part A, and the next part is part B. So part A is gonna go here, and part B goes in like this. It's just easy snap locks. So and there we go, his base is put together. And now that the base is done, we're now gonna slide his poles in with the feet here. Because the feet, they can't go over the poles because of how it bends. So yeah, we're gonna put the feet on first and then the pulls. Just take the pull here, you slide the foot through the bottom of the pull, and the snap lock part is in the back here, the hole for it. So you're just gonna that. And there we go, now you slide the foot down. So there we go. You're gonna do the same thing with part D here. And you're gonna, the thing is with this one, this part of the snap lock is on the bottom of the pole, so you're just gonna and there we go, slide the foot down. So now his foot is in like this. And now we're gonna take these foam poles here, and we're just gonna do it over just like this. And there we go. Alright, so now here are his clothes. As you can see, they're supposed to look dirty and everything, and they're all ripped apart here. So just gonna take it and put them on top of the poles. Like that. So I'm just gonna slide this over both of them here, and then we'll get to the next part. All right, there we go. His pants are on like that. So now we're just gonna take this part here and we're gonna put it on the inside. We're gonna attach it to the leg poles. Alright, so now that that's in, we're just gonna take this part and we're gonna slide it into the sides of the other part that we just put on. Like that. And now you could bring the pants up to make them go over it. Like that. Alright, so now we're going to take his full mechanism here, and it has a snap lock piece here, so we're just going to like that, and now it's in place. Alright, so here is his shirt. You can see it's brown, but with blood all over. You kind of see the blood there. So now we're just gonna take it here. This is the back part. So, sorry, the front part is here because it has the sensor. So now we're just gonna put it like this, and then we're gonna do all the Velcro in the back. Alright, so there it is. I didn't plug in all the, I didn't Velcro everything yet because we are still gonna have to plug in the adapter and all the wires and everything at the end. So yeah, I just left some room for that. Alright, so now we're gonna take this part of for his arm, and the part here that's gonna snap onto the shoulder. So we're just gonna that, and now you can just take it from this side. Alright, so there it is in here. And you could see this part, the arm is here. It's like they made it where it wobbles a bit. That, I think, is for when he rotates. It seems like his arm is just limp, so it's kind of just wobbling around like that. So now here, we're just going to snap his arm into place. You can't see it there, but we're going to attach this hand here. We're going to attach this part on the arm. So here we go. Now it's in. You do have to put that right back on so that the arm doesn't slip out. But yeah. And now we're gonna do the same with this arm. We're gonna just slide this through the sleeve and attach it to the shoulder. And same with the rest. You have to attach that thing right there to make sure it doesn't fall out. But now we're gonna put his hand on. So now that we got the hand in there, we can finally take out his head and look at it. So we're gonna slide this off. Now for the big reveal. Wow, he looks awesome. The gore on him is great. All the stuff here. The side of his head is all gory. Here, it's like this when we turn it in. When we turn the animatronic on, it's gonna go back up here. Right now, it's just like that. His eye, it's awesome. This one isn't loose, it's just staying right there. But yeah, it looks really gory, really cool and detailed. This is definitely one of the, like I said, my favorite animatronic of the season. And the sculpt is really, really good. So now we're gonna put his head onto the body. And now his head is in, so he's looking great. But now, I don't know why. We have to put, this part came so late. Usually the head is like the last part that you put in. But yeah, we just have to put it on the back over here. Like this. So now that part's in, and now we're gonna just start plugging in all the wires and put in the adapter and turn him on. Alright, there. Now he is fully set up. And he looks great. So now we're gonna plug in his adapter and see him in action. And there you have it. There is Jeremy Jaws for Spirit Halloween 2026. He's my favorite for the season, and you can probably tell why. Just like, look at him. He's so gory. He's cool. He's a zombie. Yeah, he's definitely, like I said, my favorite. I love how he looks. I love how the jaw and the eye come down. And you hear all those, like, sounds. His feet there, all the skeletal parts showing. And, yeah, like I said, the gore. Yeah, he's just an awesome one. And I'm definitely going to have him up the whole season. So, yeah, I love the blood on his shirt here. And that is all for today. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.